Okay, we're going to take this ghost, it's from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to make it a little bit more rustic and primitive, just a little bit more spooky. Okay, first we're going to pull off the eyes, and we're going to just lay those to the side. So we're going to do it gently. Same way with the mouth. You don't want to lose them. And then we have this. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's called Creepy Cloth. So we're going to make them a little bit more creepy. I'm just unfolding it. I'm going to take and double it. And I'm going to put it over there like that. And I'm going to just take and trim. I'm going to trim his dress. Then I'm going to pull it off. I'm going to add some hot glue. Here and there. And everywhere. I'll pull up the other side and I'll do the same. I'll add some glue. I'm going from this pristine white to a more, he's an older, more distinguished ghost. You know. So here's what we got. And we'll work on just pulling the wrinkles out of his outfit. And this side is going to be his face. And you can go, I got a little bit that I could trim yet. I was just gluing it. His dress got longer. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So I can go back and trim that a little bit more. If only all of our clothes got smaller by adding a little hot glue. Oh my goodness, I'd be a size 0. But anyway, here we go. Here's our ghost. We're going to take the pieces we took off and just add them back. We're just trying to make it look a little older and more primitive. Oh, and try not to burn our fingers. I have never found the silicone things at my Dollar Tree. I guess I need to start looking. Oh yay, my wish machine got dry. About done. Can you hear? Did you hear that? It's a my house is a normal house, just like everybody else's. And there's our rustic, primitive, just a simple ghost. Bye. Hey everybody, it's Melissa. We're gonna take one of these Dollar Tree pumpkins and we're gonna spruce it up a little bit. We are gonna cover it in ribbon. You can use this 3 different ways after it's done. You can use it just like it is, of course. And you can also do it in a stack of 3. And whatever ribbon I'm using, you can choose whatever matches your decor and your style. I levitate toward farmhouse, but y'all know I like a little sparkle in my farmhouse, and this project relates to that. Every now and then I like to add a little bit of glitter to my farmhouse decor. I'm starting out with this Harlequin pattern ribbon, and then I'm going to add this very sparkly purple, and also a very sparkly red. And then, which I do not use Dollar Tree ribbon, and I do not use Dollar Tree mesh. The only thing I use is Dollar Tree frames at times. But I am going to use some Dollar Tree purple bling, and I cut these in half so that these were actually together like this. So it was a very thick piece of bling, and I've cut it in half. And all these pieces are 20 inches. And then I'm going to use a clear bling, which I know the camera doesn't show it very well. And this one, I don't know whether I'm going to divide it or not, so we will start from there. I'm going to start by adding my Harlequin ribbon. And it's 2.5 inches, so it's the biggest. So I figured that was the nicest place to start. I will just add it down in the hole of the pumpkin. And I'm using this dowel to keep my fingers from getting burnt to death. I'm just tucking that down in like that. Ooh. And there's the first step. Is right there. And you can come back here and glue down the edges. I don't think it'll be perfect because it'll be more covered with other things, so Now we'll add the next piece of harlequin. And then layer some glue. Then you pull it tight. Add some more glue. And I got a ruffle right here. It kind of wrinkled, so I'm going to make sure that's pulled out. Then we're going on to the next color. Which is the purple. This one here, I guess I cut it a little too long. I can go just trim it. Push that in the center. And then we have our red. And we're going to start with it in the center. And I did it again. I overcut. Then go back and add a little glue here and there and everywhere. And then we have gaps. See the orange? That's where we need to decide what bling to cover it with. I may grab some other thinner ribbon and add it there. I'll be back. Okay, I've decided that since there was such a big gap, so if you use 2-inch ribbon on each one instead of the 1.5 and 2-inch, I used 2 pieces of 2.5-inch with the harlequin and 2 pieces of 1.5. If you would use, if you would go ahead and use 2 pieces of 2.5-inch, it wouldn't do this. So I'm teaching you what not to do. Well, and this little tiny ribbon isn't going to work. I'm going to just go ahead and add a second piece of purple. if I would have used the 2.5 inch, I wouldn't have this problem. Okay, now I think I'm going to use the clear bling. Make sure to get the glue strings off. I know it's good. This is a Halloween pumpkin. Some of you probably will make a fall pumpkin, but we don't want it to look like cobwebs everywhere. I don't know. Let's try the purple. I'm gonna just line this with the purple. Don't get your finger in the hot glue. The hot glue is actually hot. And just add a little glue. Then I'm going to cut this in half. And just add the bling you think yours needs. If you don't want bling, you can add ribbon, you can add twine. It would look just fine with like a rope. Use like a rope on it instead of the bling if you didn't want bling. Make sure your bling's at the right direction. Because that's kind of hard to tell. Okay, what could you use this for? You could stack multiple of these together and make like a topiary for your mantle or in a container. You could use this as a base for a topiary with a skewer and have a bowl of flowers, a kissing ball on the top of it. You could just use it like this in your decor. All you'd have to do is add a stem, which that would be my stem. I just add a rope. You could add a rope. You could add a piece of. They sell stems. You can also get a piece of twig and put in the center, and that's your pumpkin, decorated pumpkin. Thank you for joining me. Hey, I said I was going to use this rope for my pumpkin stem. Why not take some of this bling and wrap this rope in bling? Just because. Who doesn't need a little bit more sparkle? It's 2020. It's been a rough year. And everybody needs a little bit of sparkle. If you're on my YouTube channel and you need some sparkle, say yes in the comments, and I'll come and agree with you, and we'll talk. Because I sometimes feel like I could use a little more sparkle too. If that's you, say I'm with you, Melissa. Or as my friends call me, Buckeye Girl. Say, hey, Buckeye Girl, I could use some sparkle. Just this year, I don't know why, but I feel like, have you ever felt like it would be nice if people would just say nice things to you for a change right now? I'm just to that point. Would be nice to have more compliments in the world right now. Less negativity and more compliments. More positivity, I think, is what I feel right now. If you agree with me, let me know. Okay, so this is what I did. I just wrapped the pumpkin stem in some bling. And I may leave the top unblinged, but just to add a little more sparkle. We all need a little bit more sparkle and positivity in our life right now. Love y'all guys. Like and share and subscribe my video. Share and subscribe to my channel. Because I'm going to be back with more interesting creations for Halloween, fall, and Christmas. Stay tuned. And of course, I'll be live on Friday night. Hey everybody, it's Melissa from Buckeye Girls Reason Things. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please hit the notification bell and subscribe. Because we're going to make some fun things. Right now we're making some fun things for Halloween. We did this primitive ghost, which will only cost you $2 to make from the Dollar Tree. And we made this blinged out, gotta leave some sparkle in your life pumpkin, which you could use this and make 3 and make a topiary. You could use this the bottom of a topiary with a flower kissing ball at the top. You could just use these on your mantle or in your decor. Talk to you later. Bye.